So first thing first, what exactly is BPC-157? BPC-157 stands for Body Protection Compound, and interestingly, it was originally discovered in human gastric juice. But what makes it so fascinating is its wide range of protective effects. It's neuroprotective for the brain, cardioprotective for the heart, gastroprotective for the stomach, and even supports musculoskeletal health, helping joints, ligaments, and muscles recover and heal. And because of its versatility, BPC-157 is one of the most well-used and well-researched peptides out there. But how exactly does BPC-157 work? BPC-157 works primarily by activating the body's natural regeneration properties. It promotes healing and helps prevent growth-inhibiting effects that can hamper recovery in different parts of the body, whether that's the brain, stomach, heart, joints, or muscles. And a key aspect of its healing power is enhancing angiogenesis, the formation of new blood vessels. This process is crucial because it supplies more nutrients and oxygen to damaged tissues, speeding up healing. Additionally, BPC-157 interacts with the brain-gut axis. This means it not only protects organs and promotes ulcer healing, but also modulates neurotransmitter levels in the brain, which can enhance cognitive function. Now let's shift gears and talk about how to actually dose and cycle BPC-157. And dosing depends a lot on how it's being administered, but generally for injections, a typical dosing range is from 300 to 800 micrograms per injection. If using BPC-157 for injury recovery, it's usually best to split the dose and inject directly into the damaged area for best results. And what about cycling? Well, from my experience, most users do a daily cycle typically for about 30 days and can be extended up to 90 or even 120 days. It largely depends on the response and the goal. But I recommend to take at least a 30-day break between cycles to help the body reset and reduce the risk of dependence and just to see the progress of the cycle. Now let's move on to Reconstitution, and we'll go over the most common size vials on the market, a 5 milligram and a 10 milligram bottle. So let's start with the 5 milligram bottle of BPC-157. As you can see, I made this graphic for you guys. So to reconstitute it, you'll want to add 2 milliliters of bacteriostatic water to the vial. And once you mix it well, here is how the doses break down. At 400 micrograms per dose, that's 16 units or 0.16 milliliters, giving you approximately 12.5 doses from the bottle. At 500 micrograms per dose, that's 20 units or 0.20 milliliters, which equals about 10 doses. And at 600 micrograms per dose, that's 24 units or 0.24 milliliters, providing roughly 8.3 doses. And these are the most common doses used in the field. But however though, if you want more customization, here are some other options. At 300 micrograms, there's 12 units. At 700 micrograms, that's 28 units. At 800 micrograms, that's 32 units. At 900 micrograms, that's 36 units. And 1 milligram, which is 40 units. And now I'll zoom out and you'll get the full reconstitution graphic that you can take a screenshot if you like. Now let's move on to reconstituting at a 10 milligram bottle of BPC-157. To do this, you want to add 3 milliliters of bacteriostatic water to the 10 milligram BPC-157 vial. And once you mix it well, here is how the doses break down. At 400 micrograms per dose, that's 12 units or 0.12 milliliters, and you'll get approximately 25 doses from the bottle. At 500 micrograms per dose, that's 15 units or 0.15 milliliters, and that will give you around 20 doses. And at 600 micrograms per dose, that's 18 units or 0.018 milliliters, and you'll get approximately 16.7 doses. And here are a few more options if you want more customization. If you want 300 micrograms, that's 9 units. 700 micrograms, that's 21 units. 800 micrograms, that's 24 units. 900 micrograms, that's 27 units. And finally, 1 milligram, which is 30 units. And I'll zoom out again so that you can take a screenshot of this picture to get the full reconstitution graphic. Well, anyways, that is all the information I have for today. I plan to update these videos if there's more common vial sizes I see. But thank you for watching. I hope this helps you out. Please like and subscribe. And if you want to learn more and go deeper into peptides, check out Peptide Academy VIP or check out my books, Peptides Made Simple, on Amazon. You'll get direct access to expert guidance, a growing library of guides and videos, and a supportive community to share insights and ask questions.